Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. So this one is about the Gobi Gecko. The Gobi Gecko is a reptile-looking creature first reported from the Gobi Desert. So it is a crypto creature in what is now China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region between 1773 and 1777. It was first seen by Captain Yu Jinyao, who encountered it in the Gobi in the Xinjiang region while walking in the desert at night. Why he was out there at night? I don't know. The animal approached him, prompting him to shout at it and wave his arms, which did not slow its approach. So he drew an arrow and he shot it. He said that slowed it for a second and then it charged him, so he shot it again. And he claims that the second arrow dropped the creature. He killed it. But that's when he noticed there were several others in the distance circling around him. So he got scared that he was being entrapped and he ran back to base camp. You described it as being over 3 meters long and resembling an enormous lizard or gecko walking on 2 legs. That's over 9 feet long. Some researchers have read and studied the story, like David C. Zhu, who's a crypto researcher. He suggests it may be an unknown species of lizard adapted for bipedal locomotion. A more dramatic alternate explanation put forward by Zhu and several other crypto researchers is that it could be a living dinosaur species that somehow survived extinction. I read as much as what's available out there. I mean, the story has been cut up so much by the Chinese government and many others that it's hard to get any real detail out of it. But based on the description, it could also have been an ostrich, an Arabian ostrich, because it was killed by 2 arrows. I don't know that you'd be able to kill a dinosaur with 2 arrows, but maybe you can. I mean, I guess. I mean, Captain Yu killed one, apparently. But it could have been an ostrich because they are bipedal. They look like lizards. They do. They, especially as they get older and their feathers come out of their head, kind of like a buzzard head, and so they kind of look like they have the scales in the head. Birds do have scales. They have really big eyes. It died from being shot with 2 arrows, and they get over 9 feet tall. There was also a particularly large ostrich native to the Gobi in the past that is supposedly extinct, called the Struthio andersoni. Ostriches were also known to be occasional exotic gifts to wealthy Chinese and royalty. So it is possible that Captain Yu encountered a group of ostrich out there that weren't afraid of people. Being a desert bird, ostriches can live for a long time out there. But it didn't have a reptile's tail, and that's the part that throws me. Like, ostriches obviously have big feathers. They don't have a tail. So here I drew a dinosaur species I made up based on the description from Captain Yu. As far as I know, there aren't any discovered species that look like this from the Gobi, but there you go. And I do like the idea that there is some unknown or undiscovered very large dinosaur-like species still living out there. And it wouldn't be reptile, it would be a dinosaur, so that means it would be warm-blooded. But it brings up so many questions, like, again, why was he out there at night by himself? And why did he use a bow and not a rifle? In the 1700s, you know, he could have used a rifle. Why did he use a bow? And what was he doing out there, again, at night? And what happened to the creature's body? So, I did some homework. This is an ostrich, and these are some dinosaurs that have been found in the Gobi Desert. they all resemble what the description is of the Gobi Gecko. The first one is the Oviraptor, which is up in the upper left corner there. Huge bird dinosaur looking thing. The second one is the Velociraptor. Everybody knows that one from Jurassic Park, right? It doesn't need a description. Even larger than these two is the Therizinosaurus, which is in the upper right corner. Crazy Wolverine claws poking out everywhere. And then there's the Tarbosaurus, which is basically the Chinese version of the T-Rex. Any of these in general could fit the description of what the captain claims to have shot if they were not supposedly extinct millions of years prior to the sighting. And again, look at that ostrich's face. At night, that thing would look like a reptile. I don't know. I mean, if you've never seen an ostrich. Anyway, there have been recent reports, more recent than the 1700s I mean, of large bipedal creatures being seen from the air and by people in the desert doing research, but since these reports belong to the Chinese government, I doubt they will ever reach the light of day, other than witnesses saying, yes, I saw something. There are some leaked photos, like this one here in the upper right corner, of what appears to be dinosaur bones. Note I said bones, not fossils, bones that have been found in the Gobi Desert. But what do you think the Gobi Gecko could possibly be? Leave a comment below. Well, that is going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks so much. Bye.